Hi there. Welcome to Adulting 101. This is the first in a series of videos I will be making on the topics of basics of cooking, personal finances, sexual health and wellness, and car maintenance. I'm creating this video series because transitioning from a high school student to an adult is very rough and very confusing. My aim is to create a simple, comprehensive source of information. So today's topic is going to be food. How to prepare it, what to prioritize when you're doing so, etc. I'm also going to go over a few recipes that are inexpensive and easy to make. So when you walk into a grocery store, any kind of processed product is going to have something called a nutrition facts label. This gives you a lot of information about, the nutrition of whatever you're buying. Up at the top is the serving size and the number of servings per container, which is useful context to have. In this example, a standard serving would have 200 calories, but the whole package would contain 400. The subcategories in the middle can be especially relevant based on your specific nutritional needs. If you're trying to gain muscle, you should probably pay attention to protein content. If you're worried about your heart, you should take cholesterol into account, stuff like that. Then there are vitamins and minerals, which belong in a category called micronutrients. The amount you need to be healthy is tiny. It's typically measured in milligrams instead of grams, but they're critical if you want to do things like create DNA, or have an immune system, or be alive. The percent daily values on the right are based on daily intake of 2,000 calories. Daily caloric intake for a lot of Americans is often between 2,000 and 2,300, which is why the FDA picked this number. But that doesn't mean that 2,000 is, universally correct. Recommended caloric intake varies wildly based on factors like age, like sex, like activity, and weight goals. One big safety issue that you're going to want to look out for is heat sources. That could be fires. Grease fires are especially hard to put out. You can't just pour water on them, for example. And also hot stovetops, especially electric ones, where the flame is not necessarily as visible. A lot of them nowadays come with sort of a light indicator, either of the whole ring or just one little spot where it tells you if it's dangerous to touch, but you still gotta be aware of that all the time. Also, glass and metal generally don't have a visual indicator when they're hot, so you gotta remember that to avoid getting burned. You're also gonna want to be very careful around sharp kitchen implements. Always slice away from your body, use a cutting board, and work with properly sharpened tools whenever possible. Most of the time this applies to knives, but those aren't the only dangerous blades in a kitchen. My dad sliced his thumb down to the bone with a mandolin once. Those things are terrifying. Be sure to watch out for scissors too. As for food recommendations, my number one pick would have to be pasta. It's cheap. A pound of pasta is generally $1.50 in the US, but more importantly, it's versatile. If you're tired and you don't want to put in a lot of effort, that's fine. Boil your pasta, drain it, heat it in a pan with some pre-made sauce, and boom, you have dinner in 15 minutes. If you want to be fancier, there's a million different options to explore there too. That's about it from me. Have a great day.